It's time once again to slip into your camo, grab your bow, and join us out in the field for another episode of the Up North Journal, presented by PSE Archery. The Up North Journal crew is knocked and ready to rock for another exciting adventure. So let's step outside and hit the trail.
This episode is brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
and Badass Slingshots.
I shoot PSE because I like one pin to 40 yards.
I shoot PSE for the perfect combination of feel and performance.
I shoot PSE because you can shoot lighter poundage and increase arrow speed.
I shoot PSE for the fastest bows on the planet. I shoot PSE because my livelihood depends on my bow.
I shoot PSE because better engineering makes a better bow.
I shoot PSE.
I shoot PSE.
I shoot PSE. I shoot PSE.
Experience PSE. Experience performance.
We know the future of hunting depends on our nation's youth. But did you know that in many states, it's illegal for you to take your son or daughter hunting until the age of 12 or even older? As a result, we have fewer young hunters, and the Families Afield program is designed to eliminate those barriers. Hunting is safe, and the safest hunters afield are young people with adult mentors. Visit our website at familiesafield.org to find out how you can bring more families afield.
Hey, we're back for another Up North Journal Minicast, and we are in a very unusual situation right now with Dan.
Yeah, we are.
Where are we at, Dan?
Well, we're getting back on the highway.
We're on the road, literally, just leaving Cabela's for the day, for the Fall Great Outdoor Days. I've been up there. As you listen to the podcast this week, you know we've been on the road, and we're driving down the road.
We're literally on the road doing a minicast.
So please don't crash while we're driving.
I'm going to focus on the road and just talk.
Okay, you do that. So what are we going to cover in this minicast?
All right,
man?
this minicast, you know what? You had some incredible video, I thought, of a couple deer in your backyard through a spotting scope.
Yeah, I got the new Razor, Vortex Razor.
But that's
HD.
not. But
yeah.
That's kind of cool. But I thought the cool part was
how it happened.
How it happened and how you connected to it.
Well, you know, I had the Viper series and I upgraded to the Razor series. And I used to have this camera attachment that was made by Vortex that attached the spotting scope, attached to my DSLR camera. And that's how I took video through the spotting scope. Well, I wanted something just a little bit better, so I got the Razor. And lo and behold, I found out that they do not make a camera attachment for the spotting scope anymore. So I had to do something else.
Oh, wait a second. So why don't they make a camera attachment anymore?
Because everybody now is taking video with their phones. Nobody uses a standard DSLR anymore.
Isn't that amazing?
The technology has come so far with cell phones that people, you know, that's what they use. I mean, you think about the camera quality in cell phones now.
You know
how good it is.
Well, look at how many look at how we're doing the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And you know what? And we're periscoping, and it's just amazing what the megapixels and what camera quality we're getting now.
Yeah. So that's the reason why they weren't selling enough of them, and everybody is using their cell phones now to attach to scopes.
And pretty much everybody's got a cell phone.
Right on.
You know what? As opposed to, you know, DSLR cameras, you gotta, you know, they're not readily handily, you know, in your pocket.
Right. Well, you know, you got to buy the camera, you got to buy lenses, you got to buy an attachment to put it on with step rings and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, and you're putting it to a video card or SD card, I mean, and then you got to download it. It's just, things just are a little more cumbersome, I guess.
Yep, exactly. And you said, because you posted that video on Facebook, you said that video on your phone was even better than when it came out on Facebook.
Yeah, well, when you post a video to Facebook, even in HD, it compresses the video, so the quality is just not quite as crisp or robust as what you have on your phone. And that's just the way Facebook works. So Yeah, it was incredible. But the whole key to this was the attachment from my phone to the spotting scope.
Was it simple?
It's a two-piece piece of gear, and it's made by PhoneSkope, a company that actually makes these plastic two pieces. One part fits onto your spotting scope. The other part you buy specifically for your phone. It has, you buy the model of your phone because it fits to your phone. And then there's a little ring that connects the two together. You just kind of spin it. Yeah. And you think about it, your cell phone weighs a lot less than a DSLR camera.
Absolutely.
So it's steadier. It's not as much weight on the eyepiece. And, we're recording HD video. Actually, my phone, I can record video in 4K, which is going to be my next thing I'm going to try and see how that looks.
That is wild.
So
tell you about technology.
Yeah, well, PhoneSkope, man, made it possible. It's and it's a cool thing. The adapter I got is universal, so it'll fit any larger style eyepiece on a spotting scope. So if you got a spotting scope around your house and you want to shoot some video with it, and you got a cell phone, go down to your Cabela store and look over in the optics aisle, over by your spotting scopes, and look for PhoneSkope. It's PhoneSkope. Little yellow box.
What's the price on that?
Each piece of gear costs about $40 to $50. You're going to spend less than $100 for this attachment. But,
so less than $100, you're using your phone to capture video.
Yeah, spotting scope, a good tripod, and your cell phone, and you're ready to rock.
That's awesome.
So yeah, get over there and check them out if it's something you want to try. But I like it. It works, and you're going to start seeing some more video through our spotting scope.
And folks, that's all from a phone.
All from a phone and a spotting scope, and I was on 60X. I got great pictures of the moon. During the day, actually, it was right at sunset. The sun was still above the horizon, and picked up the moon fabulously. It looks awesome. I had deer in my backyard. They weren't in my yard. They were in the field behind my house at over 300 yards, and they filled the screen. I mean, I zoomed in 60X.
They did. I saw that, and you basically almost like shaking hands with them.
Right. It was pretty cool. So if it's something you want to check out, go to PhoneSkope.com, check it out, or like I said, go to your local Cabela store, or get them online and have them shipped to your house. So it's something worth checking out.
That is so cool.
All right, that'll do it for this minicast. This episode was brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
and Badass Slingshots.
Thanks for listening, and join us again here next week. Until then, remember, as we always like to say, if you're out on the water or in the woods, shoot straight and be safe until next week on the Up North Journal.